Hey everyone, Adam Shaw here from Bavaro Media Company. Today I've got another treat for you guys. It is a collection of our Ellis Island photographs that range in publication date. We're going to go through them one by one and kind of explore and examine the various aspects of these old photographs. Right in front of you right now, you have a photograph of eye examinations that happened on Ellis Island. This photograph was taken in 1913. And as you can see, you have two lines of immigrants coming into this specific station, and you have two Ellis Island officers looking at people's eyes for diseases or infections or anything that could harm the New York City community. Right above that line, you can see a United States flag banner, and you can see this is kind of in an old hallway. All right, so let's move on to the next photograph. We're going to take a look at this one. This is a collage of photographs. I really like this. All these photographs were originally produced in a publication that was produced in 1893. This is kind of cool. Ellis Island, as you can see, this is the main building on Ellis Island, but it obviously looks contrastly different than what is on Ellis Island today. That is because this original building right here burnt down in, I believe, 1897, 1896. A lot of records were lost, but this building actually burnt down to the ground, was completely destroyed, and they rebuilt a new facility, and that is a facility that exists today. So I thought that was kind of cool that we could find an old photograph detailing that. But if you look at the other rooms, you have a surgeon's residence right here that worked on Ellis Island. You have a detention room for possibly people that were being redeported off to their countries. This is a dining hall for immigrants, and then you've got a landing location. So I think this kind of collage is kind of cool to see the various aspects of Ellis Island at a very early stage of Ellis Island. So I thought that was kind of cool. Let's look at this one. I like this photograph a lot. Very iconic, of New York and the American dream. These are immigrants that are on their way to Ellis Island, and while they're moving to Ellis Island, they are viewing the Statue of Liberty off in the foggy distance. And I just think this is just an incredibly iconic looking photograph that just says a lot. It says a lot, and you have to have some kind of emotional bond to it. If you love New York and you love America, there's just something special about this photograph. So let's move on to the next one. I like this one. This is the Ellis Island arrivals. This photograph was originally taken in 1904. And as you can see, tons of immigrants waiting in lines, going back and forth through various locations. Off in the distance, we can see a telegraph booth right here. We can see caged areas. And my guess is this is just general processing areas. You can see this is a motion blur right here. People are holding packages, and yeah, this is just a processing area, it looks like, and very, very busy time, it looks like, right here in this photograph. Let's move on to the next one. We've got a group of medical officers that were on Ellis Island. This photograph was taken in 1913. It just looks like a very personalized photograph of the staff taking the photograph at Ellis Island. You can see the uniforms that they wore, kind of almost like a military hat, maybe like I don't know what the word, someone who works on a train, kind of that tall brim hat. And you can see just a very official suit that they have. And yeah, let's move on to the next and last photograph. Again, this was the area for the inspection stations and or the processing on the main building on Ellis Island. As you can see, it's a different area of that main building. This photograph was taken in 1912. But we can see a motion blur of people, it looks like, walking up to this front desk and talking to the people and getting registered officially. I can zoom in. We're zooming in big time. Immigrants detained for special inquiry. That is crazy that we can zoom in and see that building on the left-hand side. I don't know if I can read that. We are zoomed in big time. Something bound for New York City and vicinity. So this is obviously a processing station. I mean, the motion blur is really caught on this, and people are moving back and forth. We've got a woman and a man waiting right off. She's got a huge hat. You can see people up in the top, looking at people getting situated, coming to Ellis Island. You can see people looking at the top. Notice that the flag, I don't know if it's at 50, no, it's not 50 stars, but it's a lot more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. I don't know. That's probably like not the 50 stars, but close, getting there. And you can see people's luggage all along these bound areas. You see this guy hanging out right over here. I really like zooming in and seeing all the different aspects of these photographs. What we got over here? We got a person in this building? I don't know what that text reads on the window. But certainly a lot of information just in a single photograph. So, we at Brevera Media actually cover a New York City historical blog that we have up and running. We have over 200 different posts on historical topics relative to New York City and New York City history. So if you like New York City, you like Ellis Island, you like the construction of the Brooklyn Bridge, check out our online blog. You can do that by going below this video, down to the description, and clicking that link in the description, and it will bring you right to our blog. We have over 200 posts, as I said before. You can subscribe on the right side of the blog, and you'll be updated on all our new fresh content. And we do come up with videos, with old photographs, with old articles. We look at several historical topics of New York City, and you won't be disappointed. Check out our blog. Again, do that by going below this video, down in the description, and clicking that link. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We do videos like these where we look at old photographs of New York City and various historical aspects of New York City. We look at old maps as well and examine old cartography from various parts of the world. Definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel, comment and like this video, and I will see you guys soon. Okay, take care. All right, bye.